Okay, how are you? Today we are going to look at something that I like most, and those are viruses. So I like this topic so much, and I want you to know how you can get viruses and how you can fight them. But today we are just going to look at the problem. So we want to know if you have a problem, and we want to know how we can fight that problem after maybe. So today we are looking at trending viruses, and in my country, that is Uganda, these are the viruses that have come to see. These viruses come, then after some time they disappear, they phase away. So I don't know what happens, but they go on phasing away. Then a new one comes in, then it also goes away. And I think it's because of the updates of the antiviruses and maybe the updates of the operating systems. So the patches they go on giving us keep on chasing these elements away. So when you look at here, we have trending viruses, and we are looking at malware. Actually, malware is the umbrella term I can use, that from within, under which we have the Trojans, we have the viruses, we have the worms, we have the malwares. Malware. We have the adware, we have the spywares, and so on and so forth. So malware is the umbrella term, which means malicious software, and malicious software is that software or a code that is designed to disorganize the functioning of your computer. So like any other virus, like people get COVID, like people get HIV disorganizes the functioning of your system. So this is what also happens when it comes to computer. So when they attack your computer, you've seen sometimes when you lose your information on flash disks or removable drives, and then that information is being replaced by shortcuts. So that's always caused by malwares. When I open inside here, I have 6 of them. There are many, but these are the ones that I've managed to collect or to mimic. So the first one that is trending these days is system. System is supposed to be a system application, but someone created another application which is fake and he named it system. But the difference between the two, this system, when you open your task manager here, the system that is valid has this icon. It is a system, but the icon looks to be that of an executable file. But then when you look at this one here, if it is running from the task manager, you will see it being called the system, but then the icon, it looks like a folder here. So note that once you have a word system in your task manager and the icon looks like a folder, then you know you might be a victim. So that's number one. Then number two is Avast. So Avast is an antivirus, or Avast is supposed to be an antivirus, but someone went ahead and created a malware or a problem or a virus, and they named it after and branded it like Avast. It has the same icon like Avast, then it has these files inside this folder. And when you open up your task manager and under the process explorer tab, so you will find that one of the running processes here, one of the first ones, it will be Avast service. And this, once you come to see it, you get to know you might be a victim of a virus of that problem. So you sometimes don't have Avast installed on your computer, and you never installed it. You might be having maybe Kaspersky or AVG, or you have maybe Windows Defender, or maybe you have this small thing you usually use, the whatever for USB, SmartDAV. So you might be having SmartDAV, and then you get to see this problem. So you get to know that you have a problem, and I'm trying to tell you, seek medical advice if you get to see that on your computer. Okay, then number 3 is browser updater. Browser updater, when it comes to your computer, it creates a folder that looks like this, but when it is zipped, so, or it's archived, so it creates this, then it has another one which is like a normal folder, then inside it has the browser updater virus, which is an executable file, and more. So this one is also another one, but this one is running out. So it used to be so powerful, I think in the 2019 and 2018, and maybe around those years. Then we have ground. So ground also used to exist from maybe 2018, 2019, 2020, but these days I see it, you see it here and there, but it's also expiring, and soon I think it will be running out of the market. So ground is also another problem. Then the other one is syswin. So when we talk about these two, we're talking about poison. So syswin is the most dangerous virus I've seen when it comes to disturbing or disorganizing the system. So what it does, it eats or it crashes all the .exe files or the executable files. You at times had some softwares in your computer, you had your softwares, and you had setups. So you find when a setup is 0 KB, and once you click on it, it cannot install. You understand? So it means this is the problem that used to crash all those applications. It could eat executables, and most especially setups and everything under the .exe file format. So that's syswin. That's what syswin used to do. It was very, very dangerous, and once it could land on your softwares or folders that have softwares in them, it would have its delicacy. So that was syswin. Then the most stubborn one and trending these days is svsnosts. So svsnosts is also it's svc nosts. So it's also hiding under a folder called Sephora. And to make things so interesting and so confusing, Sephora is a folder that is always created not on C, but it's always created on drive D and maybe E and maybe F. So that's how it creates its whatever residence. Then when you try to delete it, it tells you it's a recycle bin. It's recycle what? Recycle bin. And you remember, recycle bin is a directory that you cannot delete from a system. So it will tell you it's a recycle bin, and it will tell you, you want to remove a recycle bin? And then when you say yes, it tells you no, it cannot do that. So that's how dangerous that thing is. That thing always displays some text. The moment you switch on your computer, or the moment the computer launches Windows or it boots, it launches a browser, and that browser has Amharic text, or I can say it has kind of like a Eritrean or Ethiopian language, that language, that text. I think some of you have seen that. So it's not easy to see, because you cannot see it from here. These other viruses, you can simply see them from here, but you require an extra eye to see where this gentleman sits, and deleting him is a problem. So sometimes I haven't gotten a solution yet for him, as in when the system is running, but sometimes you have to maybe reinstall Windows and then put some protection on your computer. So thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. It's subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Compat College of Computing. Subscribe, and then you can get daily feed. So my name is Musa. In case of anything, you subscribe, comment, and then you let me know. Thank you so much.